I passed the place we used to go, didn't stop, just slowed. Not because it hurt too much, just because I know somewhere in the quiet of me, something hasn't changed. Not the love, not the way your memory remains. It's not pain, it's not goodbye, just a warmth that won't untie. It still feels like us sometimes, in the softest parts of life, in the way the evening falls, in the silence of the night. We don't live inside that world, but it hasn't turned to dust. Time moved on and so did we, but some things still feel like us. I don't wish to turn back time or rewrite the end, but when I think of who I was, you're still there, my friend. Not a dream I try to chase, not a ghost I run from, just a quiet kind of love that still hums low and warm. We're not lost, we're not undone, just a story that was once. It still feels like us sometimes, in the calm between my days. Not a place I try to find, just a light that softly stays. We let go, we walked ahead, but something stayed with us. Life goes on, but every now, some things still feel like us. Maybe love don't always stay, maybe it just leaves a trace. Not to hold us in the past, just to warm another place. It still feels like us sometimes, not in longing, not in pain, just a gentle echo left that time could not erase. We're not what we were before, but nothing was in vain. Some love lives inside the heart, like a quiet falling rain. Still feels like us. I still remember how it felt to lose what I held close, like standing in the middle of a life I couldn't hold. But time has its own rhythm, it slowly pulls you through, and somewhere in the quiet I started healing you. I didn't see it coming, but I can feel it now. I'm learning to love again, not the way I did before, not with fear of losing every step I'm walking toward. I still carry pieces of the love I left behind, but they don't break me anymore, they just remind me I was alive. And there are days I think about you, but it doesn't hurt the same, like a song I used to play now I softly let it fade. And I don't hate the ending or the way we fell apart. Some loves are meant to teach you how to open up your heart. I used to be afraid of every goodbye, now I'm not afraid to try. I'm learning to love again with a heart that understands that even if it breaks me, I will still become who I am. I don't need forever to believe in something true, even if it's only for a moment. Love is still worth going through. Maybe I'll meet someone someday, and I won't be scared to stay. Not because I forgot you, but because I found my way. I'm learning to love again with a quieter kind of grace. Not chasing what I lost before, but what's waiting in its place. I still thank you for the love, even if it had to end, because losing you taught me how to love again. Your coffee cup is still right there, like you might walk back in. I never moved it from the sink, I guess I'm hoping you will. The share your love beside the door still faces me at night. I sit and talk to no one now, pretending I'm alright. I learned how silence sounds like you when love is gone but stays. It's not that I miss your voice, it's the quiet after you, the way the room forgot its shape, the day it lost the truth. Every breath feels out of place, every hour feels too long. I don't cry because you're gone, I cry because you're not. Your name still fits inside my chest, like it was meant to stay. I hear it when the doorbell rings, even though it never does. I've grown used to being strong, but strength still shakes my hand. Some nights I sleep on your side, just to feel who I am. I don't reach out, I don't call, I just feel the way you live. It's not that I miss your voice, it's the quiet after you, the way my heart keeps waiting for something it once knew. Every step feels unfinished, every song feels slightly wrong. I don't break because you left, I break because you're gone. Love doesn't vanish when it ends, it changes how the world feels. I learned the shape of loneliness by loving something real. It's not that I want you back, I know that road is closed. I just wake up every day and feeling what I lost. Every room remembers you, even when I don't cry because you're gone. I cry because you're not. I live inside the space you live, and learn to breathe somehow. Loving you was everything. Missing you is now. I saw you, but I didn't stop. Not this time, not again. There was nothing left to hold, just a story that had an end. You were laughing like before, like I never knew your name. And for once it didn't break me, just a quiet kind of pain. I used to wish you'd turn around. Now I just let it settle down. I let you go in silence, like a wave that leaves the shore. No more holding on to moments that don't belong anymore. I carry you like memory, not something I need to find. You were once my everything, now you're just a part of time. There were nights I couldn't breathe, thinking you were still my place. Now the air feels different, and I'm learning my own space. Every corner of this city used to echo you and me. Now it's just another road that I walk more quietly. I thought I'd never reach this side, but somehow I survived. I let you go in silence without asking you to stay. There's a strength inside this leaving that I never knew that day. I don't need to rewrite us or pretend we didn't shine. You were once my everything, now you're just a part of time. Maybe love isn't forever, but it doesn't mean it lies. Some people are just chapters, not the story of your life. I'll let you go in silence, and I'm finally okay. Not because I stopped loving you, but I learned to walk away. I'll remember how it felt, but I won't stay behind. You were once my everything, now you're just a part of time. didn't chase you when you left, I didn't beg you to stay. I just stood there in the silence and watched you walk away. People say that time will change me, that I'll forget your name, but every road I try to take still leads me back the same. Maybe I'm a fool for holding on, but I don't know how to be gone. I'll be right here in the place we used to stand. If you ever turn around, if you ever need my hand, I won't run from what we had. I won't pretend we're through, even if it takes forever. I'll be right here for you. I still sit in the same cafe where you used to laugh, and every empty chair beside me feels like it still has you. I don't know if you remember or if I cross your mind, but I'm holding on to something you already left behind. Say love should learn to let it go, but mine just doesn't know. I'll be right here, even if you never come. Through the seasons changing slowly, through the nights that feel so long, I won't erase the way we were, or the truth I always knew. Somewhere deep inside your story, there's still a place for me and you. And maybe one day you'll remember what we almost were, and maybe then you'll find your way back to where I never moved. I'll be right here, not because I can't move on, but because this love I carry still feels where I belong. If you ever come back searching, if you ever feel it too, you don't have to look too far. I'll be right here for you. There are nights I close my eyes and you're still next to me, like nothing ever fell apart, like we're still meant to be. I wake up to the empty side, the silence hits again, and every breath reminds me you're not here like back then. I try to fill the space you left, but nothing fits the same. I still miss you every night, like I did the day you left. Every dream still holds your name, every breath feels like regret. I don't know how to stop this heart from calling out for you, even when I know you're gone. I still miss you like I do. places where we used to laugh, and I swear I hear your voice in moments from the past. I try to keep it all inside, pretend I'm doing fine, but missing you is something I can't leave behind. They say it fades with time somehow, but I don't feel it now. I still miss you every night, even more than yesterday. Like my heart forgot to learn how to slowly walk away. I keep reaching out in dreams, hoping you're still there, but I wake up to the truth, and you're gone into the air. If love was meant to disappear, why does it still stay so clear? Why do I still feel your touch when you're no longer here? I still miss you every night, even when I try to hide. Every part of me still lies in the love we left behind. And I know you moved on now to a life without me too, but no matter where you are, I still miss you like I do. Every night the room goes quiet, and that's when you come back to me. Not in flesh, not in voice, just pieces of a memory. I try to drown you out with noise, but silence always pulls you near. No matter how far I try to run, your shadow finds me here. I close my eyes and see your face, the one I'm not allowed to chase. I wish my heart could learn to stay in a world where you're not mine. But I still whisper your name in the dark, hoping somehow you'll hear my heart. It echoes through the empty parts of everything we tore apart. I keep holding on though we're long gone. Your name still feels like home. I walk past places we once loved, and every corner pulls me down. Your laughter lingers in the air, a ghost I can't turn around. I tell myself to let you go, but letting go is not that kind. You carved a space too deep inside, a place I still call mine. I try to move without your touch, but every step reminds me much of how you held me when the world felt too heavy for my name. So I still whisper your name in the dark, hoping somehow it lights a spark. But all it does is break my heart, knowing you're with someone new tonight. I keep holding on though you've moved on. Your name is all I know. Maybe love was meant to fade, but mine stayed where you left it. Every promise that we made still lives here unprotected. If healing means forgetting you, then I don't know how to heal, 'cause forgetting you feels like forgetting how to feel. So I still whisper your name in the dark, through every ache, through every scar. I reach for you but fall too far, a broken wish on a quiet star. I keep holding on though we're long gone. Your name still feels like home. Maybe someday the night will fade and your shadow will let go, but tonight I'm here alone, saying your name in the dark. In the dark. You were never mine to hold, but I stayed like I was, standing close but not too close, afraid of what it was. You would talk about your days, and I listened like a fool. Every word you gave away was never meant for me, was it true? I learned to smile at all your love stories, even when it broke me slowly. I loved you quietly, like a song you never heard. Every heartbeat, every dream was hidden in my words. I stayed where I shouldn't be, just to see you shine. You were holding someone else while I called you mine. There were moments in your eyes I thought I almost knew, like maybe if I stayed a while you might feel it too. But you never turned around, you never saw me there. I was just a passing shadow, breathing in your air. I kept pretending I was strong enough to watch you fall in love. I loved you quietly, even when it hurt the most. Every night I held your name like something I can't let go. I stayed where I shouldn't be, just to feel alive. You were someone else's world while you were still mine. Maybe in another life I would say the words I hide. Maybe then you'd look at me the way I always did. I loved you quietly, now I'm learning how to leave every piece of you in me. It's something I can't keep. I stayed longer than I should, but I had to try to love you from the silence and finally say goodbye. were standing in the doorway with your suitcase in your hand. I said, take care like a stranger, when I should have said, don't go instead. There were words I kept inside me. Every night I almost tried, but the fear of losing everything made me let you pass me by. I thought silence was safer than the truth. Now I'm left with nothing left of you. I should have said it before you walked away. Every hidden feeling I was too afraid to say. I should have held you when I had the chance. Now I'm just a memory you don't even glance. I still see you in the places where we used to be, laughing like the world was ours, but you were never mine to keep. And I heard you found somebody who could say the things I couldn't. Now he's living in the story that I should have written. I was close enough to almost call it love, but almost was never enough. I should have said it, even if it broke my heart. At least I would have known. I tried from the start. I should have held you instead of letting go. Now I'm stuck inside a moment I'll never outgrow. If I could go back to that night, I wouldn't let you leave my side. I'd risk it all, I'd lose it all just to say the words this time. I should have said it, now it's far too late. Every silent second turned into this way. I should have loved you the way I felt inside, but I chose to be a coward. Now I live with what if every night. And I deleted all your pictures like it would erase your name. Told my friends I'm finally better, but I'm lying just the same. I tried sleeping without music just to stop thinking of you, but the silence gets too loud and I don't know what to do. I keep saying I'm okay now, but it's something I rehearse. I try to forget you, but you don't fade away. You're in every little moment of my everyday. I try to move on like everybody said, but I still hear your voice inside my head. I even met somebody new, tried to act like I'm alright, but every time she smiles, it just doesn't feel the same. And I compare her without meaning to, and I hate myself for that, 'cause she deserves a better heart. Not one still looking back. I thought time would make it easier, but it only made it clear. I try to forget you, but I don't know how. Every road I take somehow leads me back to now. I try to be stronger, but I'm still the same. Still holding on to someone who forgot my name. Maybe I don't miss you. Maybe I just miss who I was when I still had you. I try to forget you, but I think I always will. Not because I want you back, but because you're with me still. And I'm tired of pretending that I finally moved on, when every night without you still feels this wrong. I used to think of what we lost and everything that broke, but now I see it differently in every word we spoke. You were never meant to stay, but you were never wrong. Some people come into your life just to make you strong. And I can finally say your name without feeling the pain. I'm thankful I met you, even if we couldn't stay, for every little moment that never fades away. You showed me what love is in your own quiet way. And even though it ended, I'm thankful you came. There are songs that still remind me of the way we used to be, but they don't break me anymore. They just bring back memories. And I don't need to hold you to know that it was real. Some loves are not forever, but they still teach you how to feel. I thought I'd never reach this place, but I'm here, and I'm okay. I'm thankful I met you, for the warmth you gave to me. Even if it faded, it was still a part of me. I don't need to change the past or wish for different days, because loving you once was worth it anyway. Maybe we were never meant to be the end of the story, but we were still a chapter that I'll always keep. I'm thankful I met you, and for helping me to grow. into someone stronger than the one you used to know. I'll carry all the good we had in every step I take, and smile when I remember the love we didn't break.